Yeah, I mean, it was a great basketball game. Obviously, gut wrencher for us to finish that way. But I was proud of our team. I liked our guts. I liked our fight. I liked our effort. I think, we've seen that. I've seen that really change, and that's been rewarding. Jordan Dawson's really good, and she was obviously a handful for us, and she's been a handful for the league. And we kind of unfortunately lost on a tough putback, but she obviously was a handful the whole night.
You're in the stretch of whatever it is now, 8 games in 15 days, something like that.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of it. What does that say about your team's character to go out and play a tough team like Akron the way you guys did?
Well, it's interesting because with the way the scheduling's worked out and with COVID, nobody's schedule looks the same. So there's a lot of differences with what games people are playing or when people are resting or if people are on a normal schedule or if they're not. And, unfortunately, we had our COVID break right in the middle of league play. And so it sort of just squished all these games. And my goodness, my team's, I've been proud of them. Like, they're playing tough. Of course they're tired. Like, this is the most unusual schedule I've ever been part of. But they're not playing that way. So we've got to keep that up, and we've got to continue with that sort of fight and battle moving forward.
The heart and soul of your team, Katie Hempling.
Yeah.
All night for her to do it, 29 points, career high. Tell me about her compete level tonight and the energy she brought to your team.
She changed the game. She changed the game in that third quarter. She was obviously a tough matchup for them, and she was scoring inside and out, and she just got us going. Even at the end, she gets the ball ripped out and grabs it back, and makes just a. I always call them the plays outside of the play, right? You got to make plays outside of the play, and she made a lot of those for us tonight.
You're a little short-handed tonight, no Alyssa, no Zoe. But the minutes that Sophie and Olivia gave you in the first half, I think, came up pretty huge.
Yeah, they've been good. They've been. Sophie, obviously, they both give us some presence and some size, and helping us, guard in the paint and rebounding, and they've been good.
Defensively, I think, especially in the second quarter, with those players and then Kenzie as well. I mean, I think Akron slowed down a little bit and allowed you guys to kind of, keep pace a little bit and even get ahead.
And Kenzie had 14 rebounds. I mean, she was incredible. I remember there was a stretch, too, where I felt like every time she was coming up with it or stripping somebody or stripping and grabbing it, her rebound. We gave up. I just felt like they scored on every putback, which was really hard. But, yeah, Kenzie played really tough, and her rebounding for us was really good.
That's something that we've talked about before and how she impacts the game outside of scoring. Was it more than just the rebounding, or what was she doing on the defensive end to give Akron a little trouble? Because I think Borgren and their other guard, Martindale, slowed down a little bit too there in the middle of the game.
We tried to be kind of pesky. I thought we did a good job of getting our hands on balls, whether it was, on entries or whatnot, and Kenzie does a good job of that.
They forced, I think it was 8 or 9 turnovers in the first half, and again, you guys kept pace there. What felt different maybe about the second half that, don't want to say that you guys weren't able to pull away, but Akron just kind of kept punching back?
We had to grab rebounds. Yeah. That was the difference in the game. I mean, we'd get a stop and they get the ball back. We had to do a better job of finishing our possessions with rebounds. And then, Jordan Dawson sort of just, she's a load. She's a tough matchup. She's a tough matchup. If she missed the first, we had a hard time keeping her off the second.
15 seconds left. Davey gets the inbound, and it takes her 5 seconds to go coast to coast. Was that kind of by design? Was that something she had the green light on? Walk me through that, please.
Yeah, we wanted to score. At that point, we wanted to score or give ourselves a chance to get a putback or give us a chance to extend the game. So she made a great take. She just went one-on-one, went right past her, and made I think it was a good left-handed layup.